Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Pretty good. Unfortunately, I couldn't recheck the resume.
Mhm.
Uh, Tomorrow or next few days, I'll check again.
No problem.
Uh,
Uh,
Last
okay.
year, I had a day off
Mhm.
and two two things. First one, uh, I did a swim in in the ocean with my
Yes.
teammates. Mm. Open water swim. Uh, one of them, uh, one of one of them will take on a race next
Mhm.
week. Mm. Uh,
Okay.
this this take a practice. This training session. Uh, this prepare this prepare. They they will they prepared for next race.
Oh,
Mm. This
uh,
uh, I fe- I felt colder in the water. Mm.
mhm.
In March, I wear I wear I wear I wear the wetsuit. Mm.
Okay.
It's comfortable for me.
Uh, the wetsuit is normally pretty warm, though, isn't it? Don't you feel warm with the wetsuit?
No, it's feel good. Not hot,
Oh,
not warm. It's not
okay.
warm.
Because my dad had his wetsuit, and he said that the wetsuit is very warm
Yeah.
sometimes. But yeah,
In the summer, definitely.
yeah.
Now it changes seasonal. Mm.
Mhm. Okay. Fair.
Seasonings. Yeah,
Seasons. Yeah.
seasons. Uh,
Okay.
we'll check. We will. I I'll take a review
Mhm.
previous lesson. Okay.
Okay.
Hey Troy. Last lesson was special helpful. We worked on making my resume sounds more professional.
Yeah, we focused on cutting unnecessary info, organizing your skills better, and choosing more uh, expert level words, right?
Exactly. I really saw how important word choice is. You explained that the right words help the reader trust me as a real professional.
Mhm. Right. And one good example was switching sharing to teaching. The small change makes a big difference. It shows you're not just chatting with friends, you're actually guiding clients with real training.
Yes, that point really stuck with me. It helped me see how to present myself more clearly. Thank you. Yeah, last question you shared some feedback for me.
Mhm.
Resume, more brush up. It uh, you said you need uh, more brush up for one paper or two paper. Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Uh, you don't want to have that weird small piece of a paper. You want it to be full of both
Mm,
papers or one paper.
mm, okay. Uh, the second of lesson.
Mhm.
Last time, uh, last time we talked about my resume, travel habits, culture awareness and using more natural English.
Yeah, it was full. It was a full session. Sorry. I really enjoyed hearing your travel stories too.
What do you share about your trips to Scotland, Lake Placid, and China really stayed with me. I was especially touched on by I was especially touched by how your family used to try doing everything on trips,
Mhm.
but now you enjoy traveling more slowly.
Yeah. We realized that slowing down makes the experience more meaningful.
I feel the same. My mindset about travel is cha- changing too. I want to enjoy moments instead of rushing through everything.
Mhm. Good. Yeah, it's
Thank
better
you.
than like it's better than saying, "Oh, I did this," but you didn't really do it, right?
Really do
Uh,
it.
like if you just rush through things, did you really do the thing or did you just see the thing, right? So yeah, it's important to slow down.
Yeah, 100%. So step by step. Thank you. Yeah. Uh, Today, let's continue weekly question.
Mhm.
This question, has fear ever stopped you from doing something you wanted to do? My answer, I once gave up something important because of fear. When I was a university student, I didn't go on a trip abroad. I was afraid of failing or losing money. I kept telling myself that I should wait until my English improved or until I saved more money, and I kept putting it off. Looking back, that fear became an important lesson for me. Because of that experience, I'm now trying to challenge myself without hesitating, even when I feel afraid.
Mhm. Good.
That's all.
Uh, I guess uh,
Yes.
generally speaking, I don't think fear has stopped me in the past. I know money has stopped me because I couldn't afford to do certain things. Uh, but uh, yeah, I don't think fear has stopped me ever. Uh, More of money or uh, trying to get time off work was the hardest thing for me uh, to do things, whether it was travel or just try new hobbies. Uh, I didn't have the money or time, but the fear was okay. Uh,
Hmm.
the fear only stops me with tall buildings. I
Tall
don't
building,
like heights,
heights.
so I won't do skydiving. I won't climb like the CN Tower or Tokyo Tower and look down.
Hmm.
Oh, thank
Hmm.
you. Uh, that's the only time fear stops me is the heights.
Ah, hmm. Yeah, you are. Hmm. I think. Okay, thank you. Hmm. Yeah. When I was a student, so
Mhm.
I little bit nervous
Okay.
for trying new things. Uh, yeah, Uh, I'm. I was. Uh, I was. I focused on studying and training with my full energy. Hmm. At the, at that at that time. Hmm.
Okay. Good.
Hmm.
Well, at least you've changed. That's good.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. At least I'm changing. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I prepared 10 questions. Please ask me.
Okay. Have you ever missed a chance because of fear?
Yeah, I didn't study abroad. I wasn't confident in my English and I didn't have enough money.
What's something you regret not doing?
Yeah, I regret not doing on the trip with my friends. I said no. I said no because I was busy with work.
Why were you afraid to travel abroad?
I thought my English wasn't good enough, and I was worried about money too.
Do you think fear can teach us something?
Yeah, if I didn't feel fear, I wouldn't grow.
Uh, what helped you overcome your fear?
Talking to people online helped. I got more confident.
Uh, have you challenged yourself recently?
Yeah, I gave a presentation in English. I was super nervous, but I did it.
How do you deal with the fear now?
I take a deep breath and just try.
Is saving money more important than taking risks?
Yeah, sometimes it is, but I also need to live my life.
uh, what do you learn from looking back?
I learned that small steps matter, and I should try it earlier.
Uh, what advice would you give someone who's scared?
Just I try a step, uh, just just try a small step. It gets easier.
Sure.
It's
Okay.
finished. 10
Yeah. I normally
question.
look at this as if it's if the fear is justified versus is the fear not justified. That's how I like to look at it. Because there are some fears that are good to have, right? Like, for example, a fear of tigers.
A
That's
fear
probably
of
pretty
tigers.
good, right? A tiger, if a tiger's near you, he might attack you, right? That's normal, right?
Hmm.
So that's not like a bad fear.
But
But a
fear.
bad fear would be like uh, not justified, right? Like, uh, I'm scared that I'm going to say a word wrong in my presentation, so I'm not going to do the presentation. Well, that's not really justified because even if you say a wrong thing in your presentation, it's still
Hmm.
important to try, right?
Still
So that's how
important.
I break them up. Is it a good fear or is it
Hmm.
just a silly fear?
Uh, how about you, Troy? What do you think you are good fear or bad fear? Please share the uh,
Um,
several
I
episode.
guess
Those.
generally, uh, I have a few like normal fears, of course, like uh, snakes or whatever that might be poisonous. Um, but the bad ones, I think, or like the silly fears that I have,
Very
all
fear.
come from money. Uh,
Co-
I like to save money and make sure that everything is prepared, etc. But I probably don't need to be as prepared as I am oftentimes. So I feel like that holds me back a little bit, where I want to save too much.
Too
Uh,
much.
so, like for example, we're going on a trip in July
Hmm.
to Da Nang, the beach city,
Hmm.
uh, and I want to make sure that we have like double the amount of money we probably need.
Hmm.
And my wife's like, "Well, do we really need double? Probably
Hmm.
not." So
Hmm.
I feel like that might be a thing holding us back is
Hmm.
thinking that we need more. But
Hmm.
yeah, but that's just how I am.
Next your trip, uh, gave your motivation for work, right?
Yeah, that's why I work a bit more.
A bit more.
Is yeah, because of my next trip. Uh, but I also would say that my next trip was I got pushed because of my wife. Because, like I said, I want to save money. I want to make sure we have extra money. But because of me wanting extra money, we don't do anything. So it was good that my wife kind of pushed me to be like, "Hey, Troy, this summer we should travel." So she helps make the decision. But yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay. Weekly question, weekly vocabulary,
Mhm.
experience, therapy, give up, go on, stop, look back, challenge myself.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Please ask me question 1.
Okay. So, when did you have an unforgettable experience?
When I climbed Mount Fuji with my friends, it was super hard, but amazing.
Okay. Uh, have you ever tried therapy to deal with stress or fear?
Not yet, but I'm thinking about it. I think it might help.
Okay. Sorry. You want to wear the pants? Sorry. Is there something you wanted to do but gave up?
Yeah, when I was working as an engineer, I gave up uh, learning English. I got too busy.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So uh, that makes sense. Okay. Uh, have you ever gone on a trip that scared you at first?
Yeah, I went to Philippines alone. I was nervous, but it was uh, awesome. Last lesson I shared episodes about forget forgetting the passports in the exchange store.
Okay,
Mm.
fair. Uh, well, yeah, and that could be a bit scary at first, but
Mm.
that's another thing I've learned from travel is it's always kind of scary at the beginning, but once you get there,
Mm.
it gets kind of normal pretty quickly, right?
Mm.
Like the
Mm.
first day may be scary, but the second day you're kind of like, oh, this is easy, right?
Mm.
But yeah. What
Yeah.
is something you keep putting off even now?
I keep putting off cleaning my room. Even every week, I say next time.
Fair. Uh, I, it's okay. It's okay. Putting off. Yeah, that's a common one. Cleaning people don't like to do. So yeah.
Uh,
Um, when you look back, what's something you wish you had done earlier?
I wish I had studied English seriously earlier.
That's a similar one to me. I wish I took my French seriously
French.
because
Uh,
well, that was the language I had to learn in school.
uh,
Now it could have been any language, but when I was younger, I wish I paid attention to language more because
uh,
it's a lot easier to learn when you're a
uh,
child versus
uh,
when you're
yeah.
older. So
uh,
yeah.
wow.
Uh,
Do you? So you last lesson you shared, you went to Montreal.
I
It's
just
up.
use English though.
Uh, yeah.
uh, there's a funny story of we were there for a week for my brother's graduation from the basic training for military.
Uh,
The beginning of the week, right beside our hotel was a subway, and oftentimes we would finish our day late, like 10 o'clock, and then the only thing open was like the subway.
Oh,
And so I went there pretty often to get like dinner.
oh,
And the first few times I just spoke English, and they're like, "Don't speak English." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And I'm just pointing, and then by the end, I was like, "I should practice my French. They should know French. That's Montreal." And so I was like, "Bonjour." I forget, and then the person was like, "It's okay, we can speak English." And I was like, "Wait a minute, you said you didn't speak English." So it's a bit of a funny story because, like I told you before, a lot of people want you to try their language first before they speak English or something else. So yeah, a bit silly. But anyways,
yeah.
so going back here,
Going back here.
when you look back, oh sorry, we already did that. How do you challenge yourself these days?
I talk to tourists in English whenever I can.
Okay, interesting.
That's all.
Good. Yeah, these are quite useful words.
Useful word.
uh, yeah. The only one, of course, that is specific is therapy, right? You only use therapy when you're talking about therapy. So, yeah. But anyways.
Okay. Let's write role-playing game. Overcoming fear to try something new. Hey Troy, have you ever had an experience that changed your life?
Yeah, I tried therapy last year. It really helped me understand my fear.
Well, I've thought about it, but I always put it off.
I used to put it off too, but I'm glad I didn't give up.
That's inspiring. When I look back, I gave a lot because I was scared.
Same here. But now I try to challenge myself more.
That's a good mindset. I think I'll go on a short trip alone next month.
Okay. That's great. You've grown a lot from that experience. You'll grow a lot from that experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're going to Australia.
Yeah.
Which day do you go to Australia? Is it the
Koreans, South.
yeah? Which date? Right? Is it the 17th, 18th?
Please wait. 9th.
9th.
Ju-
June 9th.
June
Okay.
9, from June 9 to June 20th.
Okay.
Yeah,
So one,
rest
2,
day,
3, 4 weeks.
about 10 days. About 10 days.
Okay.
Rest day, June 15th.
Well, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks away. 4 weeks.
4 weeks, yeah.
Well, that should be exciting. Good. I thought it was sooner.
Sooner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Anyways, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Fill in the blanks.
Hey Troy, have you ever had experience that changed your life? Yeah, I tried therapy last year. I always go on. But I always
put off, right? Isn't it put off going?
Put off going. Put off is not to try.
It means like delay, right? I'm putting it off, right? So, I should clean my room. I'm gonna put it off till tomorrow. Like I'm gonna delay it till tomorrow. So put off is like delay.
Delay.
But there's two versions of put off. One version, one is like postpone or delay. The other one is like you don't like it. Like that smell put me off food.
Put
Like
me
so
on.
maybe a bad smell and like, ugh, I don't feel like it. So put off could also be like I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has two meanings.
Doria. Do you know Doria? Fruit.
Durian. The
Durian.
durian. That's what. Yeah. My wife loves it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And anything else? So do you like pakchi?
Pakchi. I don't know pakchi.
Oh,
Uh,
please wait.
pakchi. I don't remember that one. I've heard it before though.
Please wait. pakchi を英語で教えて。cilantro, coriander,
Oh, coriander.
coriander.
Yeah, that's very common in Vietnamese cooking. So I think it's good. Another thing though could be like the sight of it putting you off. So for example, have you ever tried balut?
Balut?
You went to the Philippines. Balut is the baby duck egg, where you open
Baby
it
duck.
up and there's a baby duck inside the egg. It looks very bad and puts people off. Because yeah, it looks like a baby duck when you open the egg. Not,
Please type the chat box.
This one. It's from the Philippines, but Vietnam really likes it. Balut. It looks bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a baby duck when you open it.
Thank you. Okay.
But yeah, that also could be like putting off, like, ooh, that looks gross, right? But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Let's keep going with the blanks.
I didn't give up, and I'm glad. When I look back, I regret being afraid. That's why I try to challenge myself now. Maybe I'll go on a solo trip next month. Do it. You'll gain confidence more the experience.
Good.
Thank you. Okay. Last 2 minutes. I'll share the conversation, a spirit of Iron Man.
Perfect.
Troy, I wanted to a triathlon documentary yesterday. It wasn't just about sports. It felt much deeper.
Oh, really? What stood out to you the most?
How much emotion and pressure the athletes carry. It's not only physical strength, family supports and mindset play a huge role.
That makes sense. Behind every athlete, there's always a story. Did they talk about struggles?
Yes, some were injured, others doubt themselves, but they all kept going. One athlete said, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible.
I love that. That kind of mindset applies to life, not just sports.
Exactly. They also talked about balance, how important it is to enjoy the journey, not just chase just the results.
So it's like a mix of discipline and joy, challenge and purpose.
Yeah, and in the end, they were proud not just because they won, but because they didn't give up.
Sounds powerful. It's not just about crossing the finish line, it's about who you become on the way.
Thank you. Last second, so
Yeah.
See you next lesson.
Yes. See you soon. 30 minutes.
Uh,
See you soon. Bye.